All right, all right. Hey guys, happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you all. I'm so happy. I miss one day and I feel like it's been years. Have I told you guys that before? I have. I'm pretty sure I have because it feels that way. I was out scouting all day in the hot sun, burning my skin right off, sizzling, right? I'm just like, I'm sizzling like a shrimp out in the hot sun. But you know what? It's important because, of course, right? We are making a documentary. And so, yeah, I was out there dehydrated, right? My throat is all parched. My mouth is all dry, is all sticky. I'm requesting some water from anybody, right? Anyone. There was even a wild coyote out there, and I'm requesting some water, right? I'm like, coyote, do you know where fresh water source is located? And the coyote's like, I'm gonna eat you for dinner, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe not. Maybe let me just run away. But yeah, the coyote did not show me the water source. I had to find one on my way home. So it was a quick trip. Yeah, that's where I stopped by. I wanted a 7-Eleven because, hey, yesterday was 7-Eleven. So if you guys didn't know, you get free 7-Eleven Slurpees at 7-Eleven, but I didn't get one because it happened to be a quick trip. So yeah, I tried to grab a Slurpee from Quick Trip, and the people at the front were like, "You still have to pay for that." And I'm like, "Are you sure? Isn't it 7-Eleven today? Isn't it free?" And she's like, "Lady, you're at Quick Trip." So, yeah, of course I felt stupid. I'm like, "Oh, I knew that. I was testing you." I was testing you. I was making sure that you knew where you worked. But she got me. I had to pay for the Slurpee, and I didn't even drink it. I didn't like it. If it's not from 7-Eleven, I don't want it. If it's not free, I don't like it. Too much sugar, right? If it had been free, the flavor would have been perfect, but it wasn't free, so I didn't want it anymore. Anyway. So, welcome guys. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have beverage today, but this is just straight coffee, right? Straight coffee. I have a lot of work to do. Um, so yes, but I'm so happy to see you all. I missed you. As you know, you guys make my day. Saber Bee, hello. Oh my goodness, we haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, you guys really make my day. I love to just sit here and chit chat with you all and talk about Nicole Kessinger, talk about other cases, and just see what kind of crazy shit you guys come up with. Because you guys have so many just funny jokes and a bunch of funny one-liners. It's so great. I love this. I love it. um, but okay, so today we are gonna get into another crime catalyst video. I've been obsessed with this channel. I'm just gonna admit, Crime Catalyst, if you're listening, I'm obsessed with your channel because you're just great. I love the way that we both think. We're very similar in the way that we see Nicole Kessinger and as we all see it as well. And so I've just been going down this like all the videos on this channel, and I agree with 99.9% of everything that is on here. Um including the funny AI photos. I don't even like AI, but I like this AI. I like it because it makes me laugh. It just makes me crack up. Anything that makes me laugh, and if it's stupid, even if it's AI, maybe not. But if it's still half human, half AI, I endorse it. And so that's why I endorse this channel. All right. So Crime Catalyst, thank you so much. I've been obsessed. And she does a great job at putting together all the things that we have been discussing. So for this one, we're going to be talking about Nicole Kessinger wanting fame. This is something that we've discussed before, right? Nicole Kessinger really wanted to write a book. She wanted to be the next Amber Frey. And so when I watched this video, I'm like, oh my God, someone else sees it this way. I mean, we're not the only ones, right? A lot of people see it this way. Nicole Kessinger was very desperately trying to be Amber Frey, right? She wanted to write a book. She was Googling Amber Frey. Do people hate her? She very much was educated on the Scott Peterson case, don't we think? What do you guys think? Aw, Farrah Fox. Aw. I'm so happy that you have your Sundays back with us. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Anders, yeah, a Crime Catalyst is great. So many of these channels, and thank you guys so much for suggesting them. There's also True Crime Metrics. You guys have been telling me to go over to True Crime Metrics, and yeah, I mean, he gave me a shout out, so I'm like, "Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing." Again, I love finding other content creators that see it the way that we do, but then they also add their own little humor, right? Humor, um, what we would consider what is it? Gallows humor, right? Dark humor, and a little bit of satire. Sometimes you just need it. You need it for this kind of stuff, right? It's just too gruesome to be taking it seriously all the time. Of course, it's a serious topic. That's I'm not saying let's not take it serious. Of course, it's serious, but I mean, we got to roast the criminals, right? We got to roast the perpetrators. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and dive into this video. This is a shorter one, so we should be getting through it through this live stream. So I'm going to be just talking to you guys a lot. Okay? It's going to be very interactive, asking you guys a bunch of questions, and you guys let me know what you think. And of course, please, I welcome all the jokes. We need jokes. Okay? I've missed you guys for a day, so I just want to laugh. Although I have been shooting the shit with my patrons, especially yesterday. We did some scouting and it was insane. But anyway, all right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this video. It is called The Devil's Mistress, Nichol Kessinger.
Voice, pestering about her needs, her dreams, her hopes, her fears, and blah, blah, blah.
Hi. It's me. I miss your face.
Oh, you thought I was talking about Nichol Kessinger.
Why was that? What are you talking about?
I'm actually talking about Amber Frey.
You came to me in December and told me that you had lost your wives. What was that about?
Which is who Nichol Kessinger compared herself to. If you look back at everything she was telling the detectives and the way she tried.
Okay, I'm noticing some of these sounds are going way high and way low. So please excuse me if I'm blowing out your eardrum. It's not my intention. I'm so sorry. My eardrums are getting blown out too, so I'm sorry. All right, let's go ahead yeah, let's go ahead and continue. I'm gonna adjust the volume for you all.
To control the narrative and control how she was perceived by the public. It's so obvious that she wanted to be the next Amber Frey. This girl had her eye on one thing: money.
Yep. Yes. Money. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. Yeah, now we're saying the same things about her. Look at her eyes. Yeah. Do we agree with this? Do we agree that Nicole Kessinger she really just wanted the money? It's not even the money, right? It's what comes with the money. It's not just the money, it's the fame, the glory, the lifestyle. It's mostly the lifestyle that comes with it. I mean, the money, obviously, the money can buy the lifestyle, and that's what she wanted. She wanted the lifestyle. But she can't just have a lifestyle with money. She needed the man. That's the most important thing is, yeah, she definitely wanted the things, the house, the car, maybe the family. I don't even think she really wanted the family unless it was just to control the man. But most importantly, she couldn't have any of this without a man that was passive and supportive, right? Supportive with quotations, as Chris was. And so, I mean, she she set her eyes on the perfect target, and that was Chris Watts. It's so unbelievable the way she did it. Boops. I love how the Discovery even describes NK's yes. They describe NK's giggles as creepy giggles. Yes. It's so funny. The investigator putting the Discovery together writes it there. He's like, "Oh, these are some unsettling." Doesn't he say he says unsettling? Some unsettling childlike giggles. There's another thing that the investigator puts in there when mentioning Nicole Kessinger and what she was Googling, right? She's Googling three-way backdoor twister. And he writes there, this is by no means the first time that Nicole Kessinger Googles pornographic materials, right? It's just it I like how it was added in there as almost like a little like a side slap, right? It's like, by the way, this is not the first time she's done this. You know, it's almost like a little jab at her, which is perfect. It's what she deserves at the very least. I mean, again, the woman wasn't even investigated. Oh man. Chris's giggles are the worst. Ugh. Does he even giggle? I've only heard him say, "You're so damn sexy," right? With the very drawn out, right? That's the sounds that he makes. Mm. Anyway, let's continue. The Devil's Mistress. That's a perfect title for this video, isn't it? Definitely not.
While each case is unique and the details of their crimes differ, there are many unsettling similarities that stand out. Both Scott Peterson and Chris Watts hid their true selves from everyone. Both led secret lives while appearing to be loving husbands. They were blessed with beautiful wives with whom they had agreed to expand their family with. Lacey was pregnant with baby Connor, and Shanann planned to name her first baby boy Nico. Both families appeared to be living the American dream until tragedy struck that shocked the nation and left lasting scars on the families and communities involved. Perhaps it was the impending responsibilities of fatherhood or the burdens they perceived their marriages imposed that led them down a path of no return. These tragic stories both started with these men making decisions that led to them breaking their marriage vows. Scott Peterson began an affair with Amber Frey.
I've brought this up so many times. The Chris Watts case is so similar to Scott Peterson in that these are two men who they just they didn't want to be married anymore. They had already moved on mentally and physically. They wanted to get rid of their responsibilities. And so they end up murdering their wives who were both pregnant just so they can be with their mistress. So, it's very similar. Nichol Kessinger also knew that it was similar, right? She was definitely aware that Scott Peterson existed. She knew about the case, and that's why she was Googling it. She wanted to be the next Amber Frey. I think it's pretty obvious, at least to me, and it seems, to everybody else, except for the police. Tiger, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat day. Super chat day. Yeah, I have different songs every day. But yeah, isn't this crazy? And look at this photo. Oh my God. Look at I just can't stand these photos of them. It's so cringy. I've said it before. They don't even look like a real couple. Do they look like a real couple to you guys? They don't look like a real couple to me. They look very fake, right? They definitely look like they're hiding a fling. I don't know. Maybe it's because I already know it. But if I were to see them out in real life, if I'm hiking and I saw them, I'd be like, that's a weird couple. Don't you think? Or is it just me? It's probably just me. It's probably just me. I wonder what the brown bikini girl was going to write about. Her brown bikini. Yeah. She's gonna write where to find the best deals in all of the 50 states in the United States. She's like, "Yeah, you can go to Alaska to find deals on batteries. You can go to Colorado to find deals on brown bikinis." And then she's just gonna go down every single state and, all the little things that you can find at every stop that you go through. That's what her book was gonna be about. They look like cousins. Oh man. I wanted to say something like that, but I'm like, I don't know. They kind of look like a little bit related, right? Yeah, they just look like a really weird couple. But anyway, man. All right, let's continue.
And Chris Watts started dating Nichol Kessinger. On top of the pressures of growing their families and having a baby on the way, now they have additional pressure with the guilt of these relationships, trying to navigate their secret lives and maintaining these affairs. Unfortunately, the wives
Scott Peterson wasn't it. I don't know what Lacey saw in him or what poor Amber saw in him. He's another one. He's such a creep and he's not good looking. Mm. What do they see in these men? This guy is so, especially in this other photo, like this. Oh my God. Of course, look at Chris. But
wives and maintaining these
mm,
affairs. Unfortunately,
Scott, anyway, he's in prison. Whatever. He's where he deserves to be.
the wives were seen not as partners, but as obstacles to the lives these men envisioned for themselves. Both men wanted to be free of their pregnant wives and start a new life with their mistress. Although there are many similarities in these two cases, the mistresses are not one and the same.
Nope,
They are
not even
polar
close.
opposites.
Not even close.
I had contacted Modesto Police Department on Monday, December 30th, 2002. She met with detectives and gave information about the relationship with Scott Peterson.
Tonight with that explosive new interview. The woman who had an affair with a is speaking out just days before he's sentenced to life in prison.
Yeah, that's right. Her name is Nichol Kessinger, and this is what she looks like. She is a woman who worked in the oil business and in the same office building as Christopher Watts.
Of course, the biggest difference in these two women is the fact that Amber Frey knew nothing about Scott Peterson being married.
Yep.
But Nichol Kessinger knew everything.
Yes.
She's talking about her romantic life with Christopher Watts, even up to the moments he
For the first time tonight, Nichol Kessinger is agreeing to show her face and tell her side of the story. Kessinger says Watts first saw her in the break room, and then in mid-June, he came to her office to introduce himself.
Amber Frey was
In the break room. In the break room. That's where they saw each other. Oh, God. She needed her Pop-Tart, right? Or her Slim Jim or whatever she was, maybe not, right? Because she's watching her figure. So she went in there for a little carrot and maybe just a little bit of celery. And then sees Chris walk in. Oh my God. He's so attractive. Let me see if he will come over to me, talk to me. If he says hi to me and notices my hair, I'll give him a gift card. That's how it started, apparently, at the break room. Next, who knows, right? Next to the water fountain, maybe. She's trying to get a Dr. Pepper out of the vending machine or something, and she's shaking it, and she's like, "Oh my God, my Dr. Pepper doesn't come out, sir. Oh, you look a little bit muscular. I like your arms. Do you mind shaking the Dr. Pepper out for me, please?" And of course, Chris, potato head, walks over. I can do it because I'm big and I'm strong. Shake, 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 and that's when it all started. She's like, "Oh, you're my hero. Here you go, 5 gift cards for you, and you better use them on me too." The break room. The break room. Again, this case is so interesting in how it started and how it ended. It started in the break room and it ended with a whole family being annihilated and him ending up in prison for life and her disappearing. Like what was the point of that? Oh my God. Marriage breakup room. Exactly. Yeah, the marriage break room. Yeah, both men are trolls. Yeah, they are, Saber B. Arizona's in the middle of nowhere, 20 feet from water and 2 feet from hell. Lucky. Yeah, I've been to Arizona in the summer. It's, oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. Just reading the reading the chat with y'all. Running into NK would be interesting. Casey Anthony was in town next to me for a while. What? Really? Oh, wow. Amber's friend set Amber up for a blind date. Even her friend didn't know that Scott was married at first. Exactly, Tiger. Yeah, see, all of these are very interesting, or not interesting, but important details in the Scott Peterson case is that no one knew that Scott was a scumbag. In this case, though, the case of Chris, I mean, his friends didn't know he was a scumbag. His family probably knew he was a scumbag, but Nichol Kessinger knew. She knew. She knew exactly what she was getting herself into, and she obviously was the mastermind behind everything. So of course she's not an Amber Frey. Anyway, let's continue.
a single mother who was fixed up with Scott Peterson through a friend.
Okay, first of all, I met Scott Peterson November 20th, 2002.
She said when he spoke to me, he was very soft-spoken.
You know, when you look forward to hearing from somebody and seeing him again, and that, you know, that excitement's there, and you could, you know, all felt very good.
He appeared to be a good listener.
Really thought she had Mr. Right.
I really liked him and felt really good about where things were going and our conversations and time spent together.
Since Amber Frey had absolutely no knowledge of Scott being a married man, she was completely innocent of any wrongdoing.
Yep.
This was before social media. Facebook didn't launch until around 2004.
Yes, exactly. Look at social media, right? This is another thing with this case is, I think a bigger reason why we're talking about it, obviously it's Nichol Kessinger and her involvement, but the other thing is that we have so much footage. We have a lot of social media posts. We're able to see the victim and everything that she was publishing before she was murdered. So we have a lot to go off of. When the Scott Peterson case happened, we didn't have social media the way that we do now. I mean, look at it. Right? LinkedIn didn't start till 2003. And who the hell was using LinkedIn? I mean, who uses it now? LinkedIn, it's really around. It's supposed to be like a professional social media site. It's not. It's so wild. To me, it's probably worse than Tinder. I'm being honest. There's some crazy people on LinkedIn. I'm like, this is your resume is up there. You know that, right? You know that people can see where you're employed. It's LinkedIn, but they still post the most wild shit. Anyway, let me. I digress. Let's stop talking about LinkedIn. It's a crazy website anyway. And then we have Facebook, another one, right? Facebook started with just it was only available to university students, so you needed to have a .edu website email address to be able to have Facebook. And then look at this, YouTube. Right? YouTube. Wow. 21 years ago, YouTube. And then we have Twitter, 2006. Instagram. I remember Instagram so vividly. I was in the Marines when Instagram came out. My friends were telling me to get it. I'm like, what? What is that? I'm like, I'm never even on my phone. I'm active duty Marine. I'm never on my phone. So yeah. But I do remember when this came out. And then 2011, and then we have TikTok, of course. But yeah, none of these social media platforms were out really during the time of Scott Peterson. So there's very much, there's less to go off of, and way more now that we have with Shanann. And so I think this contributes a lot to why we continue talking about the case and why there's also a whole side that disagrees with the findings, right? There's, the twatters is what we call them. And I've said it in one of my videos I think it was my members only video. I talked about how social media, if anything, it does contribute to a lot of the hate that Shanann gets because these people are able to watch her. They're able to watch all of her live streams. They're able to see how she was as a person, her character, her personality, the way that she talked to her kids, the way that she talked to her husband. And so all of these things are, they keep her pretty much immortal. Because this stuff is going to live on the internet forever and people can always go back and watch all of the things that she posted, which is very different from Lacey Peterson because we don't have anything to go off of. And so there's less, in my opinion, there's less to criticize because there's just less to find, right? And yeah, and I think that this is another reason that we continue talking about it to this day. Right, MySpace. I remember MySpace. Yeah. Oh my goodness, MySpace. You remember MySpace? You can put up your favorite top 7 or whatever. Was it top 10? Or how many? You had to choose. It was so wild. Remember, MySpace created all kinds of issues with friendships because you go onto your friend's page and you see that you're not on the top 6. You're like, wait a minute, bitch. I thought we were friends. Hold on. I'm not in your top 6. Oh, hell no. We can't be friends anymore. It created so many problems. You had to choose from all of your 50 friends, which ones get the top 6. There we go, the top 8. Yes. Right. Wait, rating your friends, that shit was wild, right? Wild. And even when you put them in the top 8, your friends would still be like, hold on, why are you putting me last? Wait, you put me after Jeffrey? I'm so much better than Jeffrey, girl. I should be number 1. And then you move her to number 1, and then you push, I don't know, Stephanie, right? You push Stephanie over to second, and now Stephanie's like, "Huh? Wasn't I first? I literally checked yesterday, I was first. But now you have Tammy? Are you serious? So is she your best friend now?" It was so insane. Do we remember that? It was fucking crazy. It created all kinds of problems. Um, at the end, you ended up with 0 friends, right? You had no friends, so you ended up putting 0 people on your top 8, except for Tom. Tom is there with his white shirt. He was your only friend afterwards because you lost all your friends. Anyway. Yeah, sounds like a way to lose all your friends. Exactly. That's how you lose them all. That's how a lot of us millennials lost our friends. It was our first heartbreak was MySpace. All right, let's continue.
And didn't really blow up until about 2008. Amber really had no way of knowing that she was dating a married man. But then the world became more complex with each sunrise, and by 2018, more than 3 billion people were logged onto Facebook and other social media platforms. And we all know that Kessinger visited Shanann's Facebook page often. She couldn't lie her way out of that one, although she did try. But her phone data said otherwise, proving that she had to have known that Chris and Shanann were not on the brink of a divorce. Shanann posted about Chris pretty often and even talked about her pregnancy. Amber Frey was totally clueless about Scott Peterson's life, but Kessinger kept tabs on Chris and Shanann. She knew all of the details about their day-to-day lives. Of course, she claims Chris was lying to her, but even if he was, which I don't think he was, she knew the truth.
Kessinger says Watts deceived her, though, never wearing a wedding ring and lying, saying he was in the final stages of a divorce.
Scott told me he was not married. We did have a romantic relationship.
She says they started dating, and they started seeing each other 4 or 5 times a week. He even asked her to help find an apartment, claiming he and his girls needed one after the divorce was final.
Is that a real picture? What? I've never seen that before. I gotta see that again.
He even asked her to help find an apartment.
This is a real photo? Why is he holding up a starfish next to his face like that? What is going on here? What? This photo looks so weird, doesn't it? He looks like a construction worker holding up a starfish to his face. What is happening? This Lavelle hat looks like a hard hat, doesn't it? This does not look like a cap. What is this? Is this real? What the fuck? Why is he holding that up like that? That's one of the beach photos from Thrive. I've never seen this before. I've seen a lot of Thrive photos, but never this one.
Apartment, claiming he and his girls needed one after the divorce was final.
He was courting her. They had a whirlwind romance in the few weeks they knew each other.
He made me believe that he was doing all of the things that a rational man and a good father would do,
She was his girlfriend, and she thought she had met the man of her dreams. She was truly happy with him.
Amber Frey handled this situation completely opposite of Nichol. There's no doubt in my mind that had she known Scott Peterson was married, she would have walked away. She wouldn't have played games and manipulated him into believing that his wife was some kind of a monster.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have pressured him into a separation to the point of even planning the divorce.
Yep.
She wouldn't have given him an ultimatum and asked him to choose between her and his family.
Yep.
When I discovered he was involved in the Lacey Peterson disappearance case, I immediately contacted the Modesto Police Department.
When his family went missing and it was everywhere on the news, Kessinger says she realized he'd been lying to her, and she called the Weld County Sheriff's Office the day he was arrested.
Oh, bullshit. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Here, let's go ahead and pull up the calendar. When did she actually go to the police? This was way after. way, way after. Here, where is it? Let's just go ahead and look at it, right? Okay, so family goes missing August 13th. August 14th, she sees the ridiculous front porch interview. She's like, oh my God. I'm still going to talk to him though, right? Because that's exactly what she does. And then it is till Wednesday, but it's not out of the goodness of her heart. No, she doesn't go to police because she finds out that Chris may have done something to his family. No, it's because Anna Darko sent over the emails between Nicole and Chris over to police. She caught wind of it. She found out that Anna Darko had found the emails between them. And so that is when she decided that she needed to go to police. So it was really when the incriminating evidence was against her. When it comes to Amber Frey, though, she went to police as soon as she found out that the guy was lying, right? When she found out, oh, hold on, you're actually married, your wife is missing. You told me that your wife had died. When was it? Christmas Eve or something of last year, right? So that was an obvious lie. And that's when she decided to go to police. Very different from Nichol Kessinger. Nichol Kessinger is nothing like Amber Frey, not even close, right? Not even close. And then look at this, even on the day of, right? So the thing is that with Nichol Kessinger, we have so many details. Even on the day before she decided to go to police, she was playing three-way phone tag with police and Chris, trying to listen into what police was saying about her. Very different from Amber Frey. Amber Frey did the complete opposite. She actually called Scott Peterson, put herself on the line, and got him to say things while the police were listening in. So, they were listening to him lying to Amber. He was telling her that he was in Paris or something while he was actually attending the funeral of Lacey. And these are the things that she did that are so different from Nichol Kessinger. It's not even close. Not even close. Exactly. Tiger. Yes, Amber had something called morality. Yeah, she did. And integrity, right? She had integrity, morality, and she's obviously not an evil mistress in the way that Nichol Kessinger is. She was lied to. She was a victim. Nicole was not. Let's continue.
So the day that Chris Watts was arrested was not the day that Nichol Kessinger found out about Shanann and the girls being missing.
Nope.
She actually spent 2 days pretending to not know what was going on. I say that because a married...
Where's your family, Chris? Where's your family? That's all I spent asking him. Kevin, I asked him, where's your family, Chris?
That's what she says that she was doing. She was so worried. And then she doesn't even remember which of the days she was worried the most. She says, I was worried on the 13th. Actually, no, I wasn't. I was worried on the 14th. Actually, no, I wasn't. I was worried on the 15th. And then changes her mind and says, oh, no, I actually became worried on the 13th at night. She just goes back and forth. Right. And then she also has her own theories. I theorize it was a serial killer. I theorize it was probably someone in Brighton. Right? Isn't there a woman missing in Brighton? Right? She comes up with all kinds of ridiculous theories. She was abducted. Maybe she left. Maybe she'll come back. Maybe she has a boyfriend somewhere. All kinds of dumb things that she's coming up with. And all of that happened 2 days before she decided to go to police. So again, she didn't go straight to police when she found out. Oh, God. These photos. This photo especially, it always gets me. It gets me every time because it's so, yeah. Right? I don't know. This is a shirt that Nichol Kessinger wore every single day for the rest of the week. We have so many photos of her in that shirt. I wonder if she washed it. Many of us don't think she did because how can she? Unless she took it over to Zapata Falls, right? A waterfall, and she's just scrubbing it with a rock, right? She's like, hold on, Chris, hold on. Before we hike back to the cart, let me just wash my shirt real quick. All right, she's trying to wash it with some rocks and some leaves. Who knows? I don't think she washed it. She's wearing the same thing for a whole week. What do you guys think? Jerry, I believe Anna Darko call and they tell Nikki that they were gonna inform the police for legal reasons. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you think Anna Darko called her and we're like, hey Nikki, we found your emails. And she's like, oh no, I gotta call my daddy. Daddy, I'm in trouble, right? That's what she does. Daddy, I need help. And that's when Daddy Kessinger says, okay, yeah, let's go. I'll go with you and I'll make sure that the police doesn't ask anything incriminating. Hmm. All right, let's continue. There we go. Yes, chocolate donut. Thank you so much for correcting me. The vigil, not the funeral for Lacey. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, Scott Peterson was attending her vigil, not her funeral. While Lacey was talking to him on the phone and she was getting him set up, right? It was a setup for police. But yeah, he was at the vigil, not the funeral. Thank you so much, chocolate donut. All right, guys, let's continue.
Married man that you've been pressuring to leave his wife has just told you that his family is missing, which is basically what you've been wanting all along, and you don't suspect anything. During those 2 days, Kessinger was worried about herself and how she could stop this from getting out. She listened in on Chris's conversations with detectives so that she could find out if he was a suspect. And the only reason that she asked him to stop calling her or to back away was because she knew he was around friends and she was afraid that they would wonder who he was talking to. Amber came forward immediately, even after she was brushed off over the phone. She called back to make sure that it was known that she believed she was dating the same Scott Peterson whose wife was missing. She agreed to record her and Scott's conversations to help investigators. Nichol Kessinger was planning on how she could hide her and Chris's conversations. She thought her nudes were safe, tucked away in a calculator app, and she deleted their text and phone calls. She also broke her SIMS card, just in case all else failed.
And you did not know that prior, and you found that out via the newspaper articles and that call.
Yes, she says. I didn't know anything.
Yeah, right. Then why the hell did she tell Chris to delete all his text messages? Why was she Googling, can the police retrieve these text messages? Can they look up these text messages? What is the difference between text and SMS, right? She's Googling all of the things that police can retrieve on her after she asked Chris to delete all of the text messages. How is that a mistress who was helpful to police? No mistress who is helpful is going to delete all of the evidence. Amber Frey didn't. She immediately called. She even called twice, right? She was brushed off the first time. They're like, oh, I don't know, maybe, maybe not. We'll contact you if we need your help. And she's like, hold on, no. I'm telling you that I'm this guy's mistress. He's lying to me. I've been with him this whole time. I'm probably an important witness that you guys need to interview, right? Nichol Kessinger was not like that. Nichol says, oh my God, I'm so glad that I had time today. It's so inconvenient because I do need to be at Chipotle in like 20 minutes, but I'm here. What do you guys need? Oh, you need my phone? No, you can't have that. No, hold on. You can't have that. Let me delete everything first. Delete the SIM card. Swallow it, and then you can have it. But hold on, not yet. How's that helpful? How's her showing up and not wanting to give her phone to police helpful? Come on. Yeah, broke the SIM card. Yeah, exactly. How much more evidence does anybody need that Nichol Kessinger was hiding things? She's breaking her SIM card. It was leg day. Yes. Yeah, she Googles how to destroy a SIM card. All these things, right? Very incriminating. Who Googles these things? Unless you're guilty.
Caused you concern.
Well, I just realized that he was lying to me, and I was like, well, if you can lie to me about this, what else are you lying to me about?
What did that cause you to do with your phone, though?
Oh, what, when I deleted those? Yeah. I was just kind of grossed out by him, to be honest with you. I was just like, I don't know what's going on right now, but you just lied to me, and I don't want to see this come over my phone anymore. So I removed it. I deleted all of his stuff because he lied to me. I mean, that's what it was. It was the hurt that made me delete it, and then it was the lie that made me start questioning everything else he'd been telling me for the last few days.
So just for context,
yes.
When people delete stuff off phones, usually we go,
no, it wasn't malicious at all. It wasn't malicious at all.
No, it wasn't that at all. No. It was the hurt and the lie that made me remove that.
And then notice, right? She buys cognitive time because she repeats the question. As we know, from watching Veroscope videos, she repeats the question. So, Kevin is like, "Why would you delete it?" Or like, "What made you do whatever with your phone?" And she's like, "Huh? What? Oh, like, what do you mean? When I deleted the texts? How was the pain?" Or whatever she says, right? Let's go ahead and watch it again.
You found that out via the newspaper articles, and that caused you concern.
Well, I just realized that he was lying to me, and I was like, well, if you can lie to me about this, what else are you lying to me about?
What did that cause you to do with your phone, though?
Oh, what, when I deleted those? I was just kind of grossed out by him, to be honest with you. I was just like, I don't know what's going on right now, but you just lied to me.
Oh, what? Like when I deleted those? Yeah, I don't know.
Right? And now she's doing all the things with her hand. She's like, I just removed that. Come on. It's a lot of acting, and it's so fake.
To me, and I don't want to see this come over my phone anymore. So I removed it. I deleted all of his stuff because he lied to me. I mean, that's what it was. It was the hurt that made me delete it, and then it was the lie that made me start questioning everything else he'd been telling me for the last few days.
So just for context,
yes.
When people delete stuff off phones, usually we go,
no,
hold on a second.
No, it wasn't malicious at all. It wasn't malicious at all. He lied to me. It just hurt. Like, I had never felt like he'd ever lied to me before.
Oh, come on. It just hurt. Yeah, I never felt like he even ever lied to me before.
What? He lied the whole time. The man is telling you that he's truthful, that he is honest, that he's smart. Those are all lies. All of those are lies. She's being lied to the whole time, and she's saying, I never even felt like he lied to me. Oh, really? Well, what about the first email? If she's saying that, oh, Chris was telling me that he was getting separated and I believed it, right? Like now she's saying, oh, I thought he was really getting separated. But again, it's a contradiction because the first email that she sent to him, Chris was truthful. He did tell her, hey, I'm still married and I have a family and I have kids. And then she's saying, oh, I never thought he would lie to me. Does that make sense to anybody? Doesn't make any sense to me. CBI should have never given her immunity. I mean, yeah, that is, yes. Say it louder for everybody in the back, Saber B. Everybody needs to hear it. CBI should have never given her immunity. She's obviously lying about something. And it's really hard to give this woman immunity, then find out that she's done something, and then try to backtrack it, right? Try and take it back. Oh, actually, that immunity that we gave you, we were just joking. April Fools. Nicole's like, oh, it's not even April. So now Rourke has no other choice but to say, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a witch hunt. But he can't backtrack anymore. It's too late. People are truthful. Yeah, they don't have to explain themselves so dramatically. Exactly. If you're truthful, you don't have to keep telling them, I'm such a good person. I would have never done this. Oh, it's because of this that I did that. No, you wouldn't have to because you would just have the truth. There's nothing to remember if you know the truth. Let's continue.
And it was a big lie. I mean, telling somebody that you're in the midst of a divorce and then you have a wife that has a 15-week-old baby on the way is a huge, huge thing. And I was very taken back, and it was hurt. And so at that point, I deleted it. I had a few more.
What was that? Were you guys taken through a roller coaster like I was? Right? She's like, and then comes back front, and she's like, meh. What was that? Let's go ahead and see it again.
Huge, huge thing, and I was very taken back, and I was
just for context.
Yes.
When people delete stuff off phones, usually we go, hold on a second.
No, it wasn't malicious at all. It wasn't malicious at all. He lied to me. It just hurt. Like, I had never felt like he'd ever lied to me before, and it was a big lie. I mean, telling somebody that you're in the midst of a divorce and then you have a wife that has a 15-week-old baby on the way is a huge, huge thing. And I was very taken back, and it was hurt. And so at that point,
What? It's such a huge, huge thing. I mean, yeah, finding out that your boyfriend's wife is pregnant is a huge, huge thing. But she doesn't react like it's a huge, huge thing. She reacts like she already knew that Shanann was pregnant and she was annoyed by it. But she's not reacting as if she just found out about it, right? It's an act. She's acting. She goes,
It's a huge, huge thing. And I was thinking back. And the reason I was thinking back is because, like, oh my God, it's such a huge lie, isn't it? Wouldn't you be taken aback if you find out that somebody's pregnant? It's so huge.
Yeah, it is. But the acting, right? The behavior does not match what she's saying that she's feeling. It's very fake and cringy the whole time.
I like deleted it. I had a few more quick things to say to him.
You can tell Amber had a sense of guilt and felt remorse even though she wasn't at fault. She seemed very concerned for Lacey and her unborn child.
I am very sorry. I am very sorry for Lacey's family and the pain that this has caused them.
I mean, you can even hear it in her voice, right? You can hear it in Amber's voice. It's breaking up. She's really trying to hold it together and give a speech without crying. Nichol Kessinger, complete opposite. Her voice is cracking, but that's just because she sounds like nails on a chalkboard. Right? She's always like But all of it is acting. Very, very, very different from Amber Frey. I do wonder if she just sat there and watched Amber Frey videos and tried to act like her. She probably didn't, because she didn't learn anything from this case, right? The case that she was trying to be very much like, right? It seems to me, at least, that she read a lot about the Scott Peterson case, and she tried her best to be like Amber Frey. She was still going to throw not Scott Peterson. She was still going to throw Chris under the bus, just like Amber Frey threw Scott under the bus. But that's because they both have very different motives, right? Amber Frey threw Scott under the bus because she didn't know, right? She was very obviously a victim. So she knew this guy's evil. He deserves to be in prison, and that's why she did it. For Nichol Kessinger, though, she did it for her own good, right? She did it for her own benefit. She wanted to make sure that she wasn't thrown under the bus by Chris first. So then she did it to him. Very, very different. The whole case, they're similar, but the mistresses are what makes it so different. Yeah, Amber has guts, whereas Nichol Kessinger was gutted. Yeah, gutted out full lies. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Amber was so hurt. Amber was sincere. Exactly. Yeah, Lehigh, she was sincere. Mm. Sorry isn't in her vocab. Exactly, Nuffy. She doesn't say sorry. That's actually a really good point, Nuffy. Did we ever hear Nichol Kessinger say sorry? Have we ever heard her say sorry? Have you guys ever heard Nichol Kessinger say sorry? Ever? Ever? That's such a good question. Here, I'm gonna put it in the poll. I don't think I have, but if you guys have, you guys need to let me know. I've never heard Nichol Kessinger in any of her interviews say, "Oh, I'm sorry this happened," or "I'm really sorry for Shanann and the girls." Has she ever? Has NK ever said sorry? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys this. This is a real question, right? If you guys remember in any of the videos, any of the footage or interviews where she's saying, "I'm sorry this happened," please let me know and send it over, because I don't think we've ever heard her say sorry. All right, let's go ahead and start this poll. Oh my goodness. Yeah, psychopaths can never be sorry. I mean, Chris has never said he's sorry either, right? Chris has never said he's sorry. Has Chris said he's sorry? Nope. Yeah, she pretended to cry. Yeah, exactly. It was all pretend. If NK said she was sorry, she or someone would have posted it to YouTube by now. Toll booth, yeah. I think we would have seen it by now. We would have heard it. Nikki K just explained what a victim she was. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't go out in public anymore. Exactly, Lisa Long. Yeah, these are the things she was saying, right? She's saying, "I'm so sorry for myself. Oh my god. I'm never gonna get a job anymore. I wasn't able to get a letter of recommendation, Kevin. Can you believe that? My employers just fired me. Why? All I did was give away $10,000 million worth of gift cards." And she's wondering why she's getting fired, right? Everything with Nichol Kessinger was about her. It was everything was feeling sorry for herself. I feel like Kevin was thinking with the wrong head the whole time he interviewed her. Yeah, I would love to know if their relationship went further than we've known. That's a good question, Macker. All she cared about was her comfy job. Yep. Has NK ever said sorry? Oh my god, we have 2% said yes. Where are these videos? Where are these videos at? So for the the 2%, where are they? I need proof. I need proof. Where's the video? Or is one of the yeses Nicole's cousin? I'm Nicole's cousin. I can vouch for her. She has said she's sorry. She's sorry for stealing my mom's batteries. All 9-volt batteries, they're very expensive. And she said sorry about it. Is that it? Or is the 2% or are those votes coming from Nicole's cousin? I I'm really wondering where these yeses are coming from. And that's why I put I don't remember because I mean, it could just be that I don't remember. I could very much just not remember it. Yeah, Glory Hole, are you here? Blink twice if you are. Yeah, I think it's Glory Hole and Nicole's cousin that are voting yes. You still got to prove it though. Send me the video, send me the audio, the voice recording, the text, even, right? If it's Nicole's cousin, send me the text message where Nicole says, "I'm sorry, cousin." The moose, right? Is it the moose? Do we have the moose in the chat right now? All right, guys, let's continue.
If I'd have known, not even all the truth, but like obviously some of it, I wouldn't have even engaged in any of this in the first place. And it just, I mean,
Kessinger only showed emotion once during her interview, and I believe there was a very specific reason for it.
disgusting. I'm so ashamed of him and everything, and I just.
But
it's so sad, and she's pregnant. They're so cute. They're so little. Like, wow.
Right? All of it. Oh my God, it's so cringy. I'm not going to rewind it. We've watched it so many times and I can't stand her. Really. With the, oh, she's pregnant. Why? It's just so fake. Yeah, are you here, Sasquatch? Yeah. Who's voting too? Who's voting at the 2%? Is it the chupacabra, right? Randy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I saw, oh my goodness, wait, where did it go? Here it is. I saw interrogation with a mistress. It was very different. They were very hard on her. I will share on community tab. It would be a good comparison. Yes, please do. Yeah, go ahead and share it in the community. I would love to have the comparisons. Yes, if you guys know of any other mistresses that are like this, right? Not like Nicole, but any other mistresses that we can do comparisons for, please go ahead and send it our way. I would love to do any comparisons. As we know, we do Amber Frey because it's the closest and it's the most known case apart from Chris. But if we know any others, please, yeah, let's go ahead and compare them. Yeah, she's saying why because she's only thinking of herself. Exactly. All right, guys, let's continue.
To me, it felt like acting. So I started paying attention to what they were talking about before and after her meltdown. And
oh, yes. See, to Crime Catalyst, it seems like she's also acting. Yeah, because she is. She is. I mean, she got a standing ovation in one of my videos, right? She's won many of the fake Oscars in many of my videos. That's because she's a really bad actress. But she still tries, right? She still tries to be Meryl Streep. Even though she's obviously not even close. But she tries her best. And so here what Crime Catalyst is saying is that we need to pay attention to what happened before the breakdown and after the breakdown. And that's exactly what we do. We don't just watch the breakdown. We watch what was said before that made her react this way, right? What did Kevin ask her? What was said that made her nervous, that then made her pretend that she's feeling pain? What was it that made her then go into her acting mode? Oh, let me act like the victim, like the mistress that is feeling the pain from all these lies and all these murders, right? That is what we need to pay attention to. And then what happens after, whenever she's done with her emotional breakdown, and that's what we pay attention to, right? So let's see what Criminal Catalyst says. But as we know, after her breakdown, she completely just she goes back to normal. She goes, uh-huh. Okay, what's the question? Right? So she flips it like that, right? On cue, right? She just cry on cue. Go back to normal on cue. It's almost professional, but she still sucks at acting. So not professional at all.
Also, some things in between that the agent mentioned.
I don't even know anymore what is real and what is not. But what I do know is it's just like, that wasn't fair to me either, because if I'd have known not even all the truth, but like obviously some of it, I wouldn't have even engaged in any of this in the first place. And it just, and that's the part.
So just before her meltdown, she talked about how this wasn't fair to her and how much of a negative effect this would have on her. This seems to be her main focus. She showed zero concern for Shanann and the girls or Shanann's family and friends, and how tragic this was for all of them.
I take a step back and it's just like, I didn't know. Like, he's so disgusting. I'm so ashamed of him and everything. And I just, oh, those little girls, they're so little. They're so little.
One thing I never noticed before, as many times as I've watched this video, I guess I've always been fixated on Nichol while watching it, and I never noticed that Mr. Kessinger down in the far corner is crying with his daughter.
Wait, he's crying? What? Is that him wiping tears? No way. No fucking way, man. No way. What?
That Mr. Kessinger down in the far corner is crying with his daughter.
He's faking it.
I'm sorry.
He's faking it. He's faking it, isn't he? I don't know. We have watched Dwayne during this interview. We watched a lot of his little hand signals, the way that he's constantly just staring at Nichol Kessinger. But I never once actually believed that he was crying there. It looks like he's wiping away tears, right? He's doing this. But I think it's really just, I think he's just mirroring what his daughter is doing, right? Here, I want to look up mirroring because it's something psychologically that we do when we are trying to, I don't know, what is it? When we're trying to support someone, right? Kind of, I don't know, do we know what we're talking about? So it's here, let's just go ahead and look it up instead of trying to talk about it. Okay, mirroring. Here it is. Okay, perfect. This is in therapy, but it applies. I mean, it can apply to other things. Okay, so mirroring is a technique where a therapist reflects clients' words, emotions, or body language back to them. It builds trust, proves active listening, and helps clients process feelings. Mirroring happens verbally by summarizing key thoughts, emotionally by reflecting underlying feelings, and non-verbally through subtle postural alignment. So obviously the dad is not her therapist, but this is a type of mirroring where he's mirroring what Nicole is doing so that she can feel comfortable in her acting, right? Again, this is just my opinion. I am not a therapist by any means, but I've been in therapy for a long time and I've read about mirroring. And so this is something that I immediately thought of when this came up. The way that he does this, it's only because, again, in my opinion, it's because Nicole is like, so then he's mirroring, right? He's kind of going along with her so that she can feel that someone is in the room listening and seeing her. And so that she can just feel a lot more empowered in her lies. But you guys let me know what you think, right? What do you guys think? He is crying at her bad acting performance. Yes. El Holt, yes, that's exactly what he's doing. Okay, so he's not mirroring. He's crying because she's such a terrible actor. He's like, oh, fuck. I should have spent more money on those acting lessons. Damn it. Right? He's he's regretting not spending more cash on her acting lessons when she was a teenager, right? It's probably what's happening. Yeah, secondhand embarrassment probably. He's like, "Oh, fuck. This is so embarrassing. Officer, don't even look at her right now. I don't know who she is. I'm not even related to her." Is that what's happening? Yeah, detectives do mirroring. Yeah, they do. The smell in the room. Who's cutting onions in here, right? Jane's like, my eyes are burning. What is that? Oh, Nicole, close your mouth. Oh man, he's wiping the sweat from his forehead, dripping into his eyes. Yeah. Yeah, that could be another one too, right? Yeah. He should have worn a headband, right? Just like a basketball player shows up. Shows up in a jersey and basketball shorts. And a headband and all. How funny would that have been? Isn't that crazy? The detectives are like, "What the fuck?" Sir, the Lakers are over there. Are you a fan? You're definitely not a player. Oh man. It's so funny. Why is this so funny? NK keeps snapping that band on her wrist. Well, no tears yet. Yeah. Yeah, she keeps snapping it, right? Hoping that it hurts her wrist. She's like, a little bit harder next time. No, that's still not painful enough. And it's still not causing any tears. Tammy, aw. Rox, this is from my nephew. I spy with my little eye. He loves you. Oh, that's so sweet. Aw. Aw, Tammy, thank you. Aw, let's go ahead and celebrate. Aw, Tammy's nephew is so sweet. He's so cute. Well, tell him I said thank you and tell him I said hello. Acme School of Acting. Yes. Yes. The smell of Old Spice and stink in the room. Oh man, you guys are amazing. All right, guys, let's continue.
Sorry that you're talking again today. I really am. I don't want to put you through any more trauma than you've already been through. There is reasons for everything that we're doing today.
Do you hear that? There's a reason that we're doing this today. Like I said, very specific reasons. So why are you doing this interview?
And that's why we're here, because we need this video. And that's why we're here.
My theory is that they need this video to be able to prove that Nicole is upset and that she's having a hard time coping with all of this.
Unfortunately, we didn't know yesterday what we know today. And that's why we're here, because we need this video.
I believe this was pre-planned during a previous conversation, and Nicole was told, look, we have nothing to show that you are a victim. If we had a recording of you crying, we could get you set up with Hazel, the victim advocate. free of charge. But we don't have that yet.
And I'm sorry. I genuinely am sorry. These are not things that we like to do twice. It's the same thing with other types of victims from other crimes. We want to do it once and we want to be done.
Look, Nichol, you're gonna get the title of being a victim.
That's crazy. I've never thought of this before. Hmm. That's a very interesting theory, isn't it? That is spot on. Asking her to show up so that she can act on camera. As we know, holy shit, this is crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the calendar here. Okay, so as we know, Nichol had a phone interview where she sounds very neutral, right? She's very just meh, right? There is no fluctuation in her voice or anything. She's not crying. She doesn't seem distraught in any way. Zero emotion in that phone call. And that phone call happened before this interview, right? The second interview is actually the one that we are watching right now. The one where she was actually recorded. But before that, she was given an interview via phone. And as we know, zero emotion. She's just barely even talking. Yeah, I knew him. We came to the park. He told me he's not married or that he's separating. Right. And then she also brought her dad with her. So Daddy Kessinger was also at the park while they're talking on the phone with police. So it's possible that police were like, yeah, you might need to come in and we might need a video from you and you need to display some type of emotion if we want this thing to work. Because obviously the phone conversations were not doing it. I mean, they weren't. If we listen to those phone conversations, the lady has zero care about anything that's happening. She seems like she's being inconvenienced by the phone call, right? She's like, I have things to do. How long is this phone call going to be? I mean, she isn't, right? But she may as well be. Oh my God. Let's continue.
Other crimes. We want to do it once and we want to be done.
Look, Nichol, you're gonna get the title of being a victim. All you have to do is just show us this one little meltdown, and we'll get Hazel in here, and you can be called a victim.
Because I know it's hard to talk about it. But
it's so sad, and she's pregnant.
And on our end, we didn't.
They're so cute. They're so little. Like, wow. Why? Ow.
Okay, you're doing good. Just keep it up and make it believable.
I don't even understand how you could bring yourself to do that to somebody who's that big.
This is gonna be good. Oh goodness, yes. And then Daddy Kessinger's like, "That's my cue. I gotta hug my daughter." Oh, Nikki, let me rub your forehead. Right? What is this? What is this? What is going on here? She even looked at the camera. That's fucking crazy. She looked at the camera. She goes, why? Looks at the camera and then looks down again and goes, It's all an act. So unnatural. Yes, exactly, Melinda. It is unnatural. None of this is real, right? It was more for the DA. Yeah, V-Bug. I mean, yeah, I really, again, I still think that this was all from the DA, right? It's from the top down. It's never from down up, right? It's not the officers that are calling the shots here, right? It's not the dogs in the canine unit. And then DA Roker's like, I agree with you, Fido. Right? That's not what's happening here. It comes from the top down. So all of this came from Rourke, and he's the one telling everybody, don't even question it. Bring her in. We need some videos. If we ever do go to trial, I need this, right? I need to be able to prove this. What do we think? It's a performance. What do we think? Okay. The question, has NK ever said sorry? It is no at 91%. It looks like only 2% said yes. Who were they? I don't know. But if there is a yes, I want to see some evidence. All right, let's go ahead and end this poll. And there's going to be another one coming up. Don't forget the scents and the canines. Yeah. I can't believe she got immunity. I can't either. All right, let's continue.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, that was really good. Your dad came over and hugged you. That was just like the cherry on top of the cake. Okay, Nicole, I'll let you be the victim.
We talked a little bit earlier about getting some help for these things, and we can provide that. Okay. I really. Do you want to step out for a minute?
Oh, this is the part. I love this part. Because she's crying, right? She's like, Then Kevin's like, you need to step out for a minute. I can tell that you're very distraught. And she's like, no. We need to get to the meat of this whole situation. What else do you need from me, Kevin? It's like that. In a blink of an eye, she goes from being distraught to wanting to get to the meat of the whole situation. Let's go ahead and continue.
I just need to chill with my eyes closed for a second.
Nicole wanted that title of the victim so badly, and she put on a pretty good show to ensure that she got it. All of this was leading up to one very important detail in this case that Kessinger was extremely reluctant to talk about. In fact, she says she has no memory of it at all.
Let's keep going, because we're just getting to the meat of this whole
situation. Let's get to the phone call on Saturday from 9 to 11. What did you guys... There's pardon me on Sunday from 9 to 11.
Man, I've watched this video way too many times. When I tell you guys that I dream about this, I'm not lying. It's true. Fuck. It's like burned into my brain. Okay, it's in my brain. I know almost word for word what this woman is gonna say next. Right? It's so bad. It's so bad. I have nightmares. I don't even like vodka anymore. Anything that is potato related, I don't like it. Except for chips. I still like chips. All right, let's continue.
Sunday night.
You guys had a meal, a nice meal the night before. You knew his wife was probably coming home late that evening.
Oh, you know what? I still don't remember what we talked about. Honestly, we talked about so much random stuff. It's so hard to pinpoint some of these.
It's been said that Amber Frey was a victim of Scott Peterson. She was not a willing participant.
Did we see the complete 180? Oh, actually, yeah, we didn't really even talk about anything important. It's probably not even related to this case. She went from crying to answering, "Oh, don't even worry about it. Ignore it. It's not even important." We're going to see that again.
Okay.
The 11-minute phone call. Yeah, look at what made her stop crying. Oh, the 111-minute phone call? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you sure you got the right person? Are you sure? You got the right phone logs there, Kevin? I don't think you got the right phone logs. I'm just trying to get to the meat of this whole situation, but you got the wrong phone calls.
Sunday night.
You guys had a meal, a nice meal the night before. You knew his wife was probably coming home late that evening.
Oh, you know what? I still don't remember what we talked about. Honestly, we talked about so much random stuff.
Honestly, we talked about so many things, a bunch of random stuff for 111 minutes. I don't even know what we talked about, to be completely honest with you. I don't remember.
So she went from being distraught to not remembering things.
It's so hard to pinpoint some of these.
It's been said that Amber Frey was a victim of Scott Peterson. She was not a willing participant in any of it. And unlike Nichol Kessinger, Amber Frey did not try to play the victim card. Nichol Kessinger exaggerated and even fabricated her victimhood to gain sympathy, avoid responsibility, and to manipulate others.
That wasn't fair to me either, because if I'd have known, not even all the truth, but obviously some of it, I wouldn't have even engaged in any of this in the first place. And and that's the part for me, just on my personal level, outside of everything.
Oh my God. Oh my god, V-Bug. How do you come up with this shit? The meatiest thing in that room is the crabs. What? Ew. Oh my god. I love seafood, please. V-Bug, don't ruin it for us. See, I love crabs. Not that kind, right? The kind that you can actually eat. And not that kind either, right? The kind that you can actually digest. Please don't ruin it for me, please. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my god. Oh, I gotta catch my breath here. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, all she thinks about is meat. Oh, Darlene, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny.
That is happening, that is gonna affect me long term. It's like, I'm gonna wake up every day and know that, like, this mom and her unborn child and these two little girls are not around anymore, and it breaks my heart. It is, oh my god. And then I have to think about, like, the consequences of his actions and how they affect everybody. My name is about to be, like, slandered for probably a while. I don't know how long it's going to take to heal, but I would not be surprised if it's going to be hard to go out in public sometimes for a couple of years. And that really hurts me. I'm just like, this is a horrible, horrible thing. Like, how dare you, and people aren't going to understand that. They're going to say, oh, you're the woman that had an affair with this man who took out his whole family. And I take a step back, and it's just like, I didn't know. Like, it's...
Nichol knew that her relationship with Chris would be portrayed as the motive.
I didn't know. Everyone's going to be looking at me because I'm the mistress. But all I want to tell people is I didn't know.
Really, Nichol? You didn't know? What about the first email? What about all the evidence, everything that is in black and white? You don't have to say anything because everything that is written says otherwise. And that's what actually matters. It's the evidence that matters, not what she says. But again, right? That entire performance was mostly about her. It wasn't fair to me, she says. It wasn't fair to me. It wasn't fair to her, right? It's not fair to her. But it's also not fair to me. Oh my God, what about me? Hello? You're the mistress. Who knew that he was married?
Some of it, I wouldn't have even engaged in any of this in the first place. And it just, and that's the part for me, just like on my personal level, outside of everything that is happening, that is going to affect me long term. It's like, I'm going to wake up every day and know that, like, this mom and her unborn child and these two little girls are not around anymore. And
it breaks my heart, she says. She's going to wake up every single day for the rest of her life knowing that Shanann and those little girls are not here, and it's going to break her heart. No, I don't believe that. She wakes up every morning realizing, holy shit, I'm a pariah. People hate me. The world knows what I've done, right? The world thinks I've this evil, evil woman, evil mistress, and I can never show my face in public ever again. That's what she's thinking about. She's not thinking about the lives that were lost because of her. Of course not. She's not thinking about them. She's thinking about herself constantly. She's crying about herself just like Chris cried about himself. It's all narcissism. These people are just selfish.
It breaks my heart. It is, oh my God. And then I have to think about, like, the consequences of his actions and how they affect everybody. My name is about to be, like, slandered for probably a while. I don't know how long it's going to take to heal, but I would not be surprised.
For probably a while, she says.
My name is about to get slandered for probably a little while. I have no idea how long it's going to take for me to come out into public and be able to write my book and tell everybody that I didn't do anything. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's probably going to be a while. Yeah, it's been 8 years. And she's still in hiding. And it's going to be like that forever until, or at least, right? At least until she is properly investigated and then everyone is proven otherwise. Other than that, though, she's going to have to stay in hiding for the rest of her life, right? There's really no way around it anymore.
And the thing is, Nichol Kessinger was never brought to trial, right? She was never investigated, but in her own way, she is in her own prison, right? What do we think? I think she's in her own prison. I mean, she can never actually come out and be a normal person again. She can't have social media. She can't be seen out in public. I mean, even when she goes out and goes to a family friend's funeral or her own friend, who was it? Was it one of her friend's aunts or something? I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, even when she's attending a public funeral, I mean, she said she has to worry about, oh, is there a camera? Are people going to know that I'm out in public? Right? These are the things that she has to worry about. So she's in her own prison, right? I would hope so, at least, right? I would hope so. Let's continue.
If it's going to be hard to go out in public sometimes for a couple of years, and that really hurts me. I'm just like, this is a horrible, horrible thing. Like, how dare you, and people aren't going to understand that. They're going to say, oh, you're the woman that had an affair with this man who took out his whole family. And I take a step back, and it's just like, I didn't know. Like, it's...
So to her, the horrible, horrible thing is not what Chris did to his family. It's what is being done to her. Oh, I'm not going to be able to go out to King's Super and buy groceries anymore? Oh, how dare you? This is a horrible, horrible thing. What about what he did to his family? That's way worse. But again, she's only crying and she's only describing the terrible things that are going to happen to her.
Nichol knew that her relationship with Chris would be portrayed as the motive, just like in Amber's case. She knew people sympathized with her and that she was a witness for the prosecution. She knew that the outcome of Amber's situation worked out well for her, so she wanted to make her story similar to Amber's story. She tried to spin the narrative into something that was so far from the truth.
I am very sorry for Lacey's family and the pain that this has caused them.
She's one of the people listed on the prosecution's witness list.
I don't know what to do. I didn't tell them that I was a witness. I didn't tell them anything about that.
I just wanted to help, she said. With a pregnant woman and 2 children missing, I was going to do anything that I could.
And I pray for her safe return as well. I ask to respect my privacy.
My dad and I just had to do some damage control. Just say no comment. You do not need to talk to them.
Yeah, the whole damage control comment, I think it's so obvious. She has said it so many times and so many times in so many different audio recordings, hasn't she? She brings up damage control so many times. It's like she's giving herself away. What do you guys think? I think that is a Freudian slip. To me, anytime she says, oh, we needed to do damage control, to her, she thinks she's saying it in terms of, oh, deleting all her social media so that she doesn't get harassed. But it really sounds like she's doing damage control as in, oh, let's make sure to pull back all of the incriminating information on me. What do you guys think? Oh, man. Scott, if you Google NK, the funeral video should come up. Oh, yes. Oh, are people asking about the funeral video? Is that what's going on? It's definitely her. It's obviously her, right? It's the same face. She put on a few pounds. I mean, it's been 8 years and she doesn't go out anymore. She definitely got kicked out of the fitness community because no one's going to allow her into the gym anymore. But it's definitely her. Yeah, absolutely a Freudian slip. Yeah, to me, it's her. I mean, not even to me. I mean, it's definitely her. Let's see if we pull it up. NK funeral video. I don't know why I put NK. Oh my God. Google doesn't know who NK is. All right. I put NK and it pulled up some weird stuff. I'm like, what is this? Okay. Oh, TikTok. Okay, no, not that one. It's definitely her. It's her. Okay, let's see. Ugh, these are all TikToks. All right, let's see. I was trying to find just a video, like no TikTok. I don't have TikToks. I'm not trying to pull it up. Okay, let's see. What about this one?
Well, I never expect.
Okay, it's right here. Okay, and this is from Plunder True Crime.
So, a lot of us who studied so much of her.
Okay, what do we think? That's Nichol, right? I think it's Nichol Kessinger.
interviews, and I can link to those below, the whole playlist. The divorce, just being an innocent little woman who's thinking she's messing around with this man about.
What do we think? Is it Nichol Kessinger? I'm going to ask you guys in the poll. All right, there we go. All right, so the question is this Nichol Kessinger right here? It is. It definitely is. I mean, same face, same hair. It's her. That's Nichol Kessinger. You can tell just by the waddle. Yeah, exactly, Neffy. Yeah, you can tell just by the walk. Yeah. Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, every feature of her face, it is without question. Yeah. I think it's NK, but not 100% sure. It's definitely NK. Take a photo of her and put it in Chat GPT. Walks like a duck. Who hurries at a funeral? What? Here, let's see if here, let's go ahead and I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna slow it down. Bring it back. And then yeah, okay, so oh, look at this. Perfect, right? This is all the evidence we need, right? We have young Nichol, 30s Nichol, late 30s Nichol. It's her. She just gained a little weight. It's definitely her. Look at that. That's Nichol. With no wedding ring, it says. Wow. Yeah, too many macros. Too many macros and too much cholesterol. She's definitely not dialing in her cholesterol. Oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely Nichol. Right? Yeah, thank God no wedding ring. I mean, oh my goodness. She needs Thrive. Yeah. I mean, she's got a double or a triple patch at this point, right? Again, this is the same lady that asked, I don't know how these people are losing weight living sedentary lifestyles. How is it that all these people are losing so much weight just sitting on their ass all day on the couch, eating chips and salsa? Right? Well, Nichol, how about you put it to test? Put it to the test, lady. Triple patch. Maybe it works. Who knows? Maybe she can be the next Thrive spokesperson. How about that? I think she's shape shifting. Oh man. And of course, hey, again, I'm not the kind of I'm not gonna body shame, right? I don't body shame, but I do her, right? Because again, this is a lady that was so into the macros and making sure that Chris had his protein dialed in and oh my god, it's a lifestyle, Kevin, I'm just so fit. And it's so ironic, right? To see fast forward to see her not all that fit anymore. She's not dialed in on her macros anymore. It's ironic to me. It's ironic. But anyway, oh man, No neck, Nicole. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, she's necklace, right? Necklace Nicole. Oh man, exactly. There we go, Neffy. It's poetic. That's what I was trying to think. Yeah, it's poetic justice, right? That's the irony of it. And I yeah, it's karma, it's poetic. This is what's so funny about it. It's seeing her in the future and seeing how she talked about her fitness and oh, you wouldn't know, Kevin. Did you are you sure you went to the academy? It doesn't look like it. But anyway, I know how to dial it in macros, okay? Men lose so much weight. I know that men lose weight at this rate versus women, right? She knew all about it. And then fast forward, and she's not into it anymore, right? She got kicked out of the community, it looks like. They're like, hey, you don't represent the values anymore. I don't know what's going on. You overdid it a little bit there on the enchiladas. All right, guys, let's continue.
I'm a single mother, a 23-month-old child.
I need you to do this. I asked them if they would be courteous enough to take all the pictures that we had of each other off Facebook and social media. Pretty much just said, if mediators contact you, tell them no comment.
I would appreciate to my friends and acquaintances.
A lot of people were like, hey, please call me, I don't know what to say.
To refrain from talking about me to the media for profit or recognition.
All sorts of texts from people that were like, media's trying to contact me, I don't know what to do.
Kessinger basically revealed her own lies in her Google searches. She tried to say that she wasn't in love with Chris Watts, that it wasn't that serious, but she Googled marrying your mistress and spent hours looking at wedding dresses. She
Oh my
lied about
god. I love this. I love the veil that that she put on her. Jabba the Pizza Hut. That's so funny. Hairline and brows have receded too. Yeah, they have. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the meds maybe. Right, Debbie. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the meds maybe causing some of the weight gain. I mean, she's also in her late 30s, right? In this photo, so it just happens, right? Peri, right? The perimenopause could be happening. Who knows? Her vocal fry. Oh, yes. Yeah, same weird hairline. Yeah, she definitely still has the same weird hairline. All right, let's continue.
so much. The fact that she was Googling Amber Frey on August 19th, only 4 days after Chris Watts was arrested, showed what was on her mind and in her heart at that time. She wanted to know about Amber Frey's book deal and her net worth. She wanted to know if people hated Amber Frey.
Trying to find out how to do all this without spending all my savings. Saving up for a house. I'm just like, damn it. Well, since they fired me, hopefully I can get unemployment for finding a job.
One of the things that I'm curious about is, will Nichol Kessinger write a book? I mean, she copied Amber's story. Maybe she'll copy her book too. I bet she would use it as a reference and maybe try to stick to some of the same talking points.
She probably would.
Actually, there was a vigil for Lacey. I mean, nobody knew where she was.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. She would probably plagiarize the whole book, right? Even the cover. Even the cover. She'll just put replace Amber Frey's face and just put hers on there. Everything is the same though. Same story. She'll just replace Scott and put Chris. She'll replace Lacey's name and put that woman, right? But it's all plagiarized. It's all that's the type of book that Nichol Kessinger would write.
Yes, the vigil was hoping she would come appear. Somebody would find her. That maybe she just took off for a couple of days. And he was so arrogant that he actually called you. And at that time, he was fishing around trying to figure out if you had heard anything, I guess. Mm-hmm. And you hadn't. You weren't. I mean, a lot of us are busy. We're living, and we don't sit around watching the news all day. This is a news clip I wanted to show from that period of time.
On Monday, Peterson was backed into a corner by his former mistress.
Frey, her secretly recorded telephone conversations continued to grill Scott Peterson.
You've lied to me since day one.
you're a young girl, single mom, kind of a romantic, hoping in your life that you would meet somebody, that you could spend the rest of your life with and share your life. And that's how you entered the relationship, and that's how it was represented to you. So the idea even to say mistress was appalling that they would say that. So, and you would know, one would know that if you read the book. A great book. I know I'm pushing. We have to take another break, Sean. Signal.
I haven't read Amber's book. Maybe I should, so that I can compare it in case Kessinger ever decides to come out of hiding and sell us her story.
Oh,
Can
she
you
never
imagine? Going on 10 years in the making. The infamous mistress tell-all.
She never will, right? I don't think Nichol Kessinger will never ever come out of hiding, ever. I mean, there's I don't know. I haven't really looked, but there's probably thousands upon thousands of YouTube videos published every day about her. So I don't think this woman will ever come out of hiding. She's being reminded every single day that the public is still after her. We are still after answers. We still want the same thing. It's not going to change. We're not going to forget about her next year just because something else pops up. No, we still want the same thing we wanted 8 years ago, and that's full justice for the victims. Okay. So again, it's not going to go away. So I don't think, to me, she's never going to come out of hiding.
Got my mind on my money on my.
What? Okay. Okay, there's some music here. Some mind on my mind on my money. Bitch better have my money. All right. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna mute it because I don't know if it's gonna get copyright claimed, but because there's music, so let's just go ahead and I'm just gonna play it without the music. But we know the music that is being played. All right. Have my money. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh no, okay, more music.
Yeah, unemployment for a little. Finding a job is the big task. That's why I told her, she's like, why don't you reach out to some of your friends, how it feels about a job? It's like, well.
It's one of the funniest parts of that interview. She goes, wow. What? Okay, look at this. Victim mentality, an acquired or learned personality, which I don't think she learned it. I don't think she acquired it. She was born with it. She was born with, I mean, it's a gift, right? At this point, it's a gift. She was born with the gift of being a victim, right? The victim mentality. Not really a victim. It's just the mentality. So it is a personality trait in which a person tends to regard him or herself as a victim of the negative actions of others and to think, speak, and act as if that were the case, even in the absence of clear evidence. A victim mentality depends on habitual thought processes and attributions. Yeah, that's Nichol Kessinger, right? Her entire life has been a victim mentality. So has Chris, right? So has Chris. Even though Chris is more subtle, he was able to, pit Shanann and his family against one another, but he was able to do it more subtle, whereas Nichol Kessinger is more just open about it, right? She's definitely more extroverted than Chris.
So yeah, so I need Hazel to help me out with this lease and sell my truck and change my entire life, and hopefully somebody somewhere. Finding a job is the big task. That's why I told her, she's like, why don't you reach out to some of your friends, how it feels about a job? It's like, well. So yeah.
Why don't you get a job? And I was like, well.
It's just the things that she says. What the hell is she saying? Well.
So I need Hazel to help me out with this lease and sell my truck and change my entire life, and hopefully somebody somewhere will give me a decent job and give.
Oh my God, hopefully someone is going to feel sorry for me because I'm jobless.
Yeah, look at this mentality. Always blaming others, obviously. Rejecting solutions. Recognition as victim.
Oh, yes, I'm a victim. Where's Hazel? Hazel.
Negative outlook. Oh, no one's ever going to hire me again, Kevin. Birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, anticipation. Yeah, anticipating negativity.
Oh my God. People are just not going to know. I didn't know.
right? That's what she's doing. Inferiority complex. Oh, people are just never going to hire me anymore because they think that I might have known more. Those are the things, the negative feelings and the helplessness and resentment, of course, right? She's feeling helpless. Oh, I'm going to have to go into hiding for the rest of my life. I may never be able to show my face in public again. Oh, poor me. Yeah, these are all victim mentality, all of it. It's just the mindset that she's lived with her whole life.
Give me a chance and not judged for all of this whole disaster. So that's
They're hoping that she knows why Watts did it.
I try to be like, why? I try to come up with a why. If they're gonna dwell on it though, they're gonna try to use that as his why. I don't think it's his why. I really don't.
She says
that part is so telling. I try to think of why. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean you try to think of the why?
They're hoping that she knows why Watts did it.
I try to be like, why?
I try to be like, why? Right? That's interesting that she says it, isn't it? I try to be like, why? So that tells me that she's not actually even thinking about it. She's trying to think about it. How does that work? I'm going to try to think about the why. Why? Hold on, let me try again. Why? Right? It's like she's trying to think. You don't try to think, you do. You just do it. You just think. You don't try to think. Isn't that weird? Or is it just me? Am I am I too nitpicky here? I don't think so.
I try to come up with a why. If they're gonna dwell on it though, they're gonna try to use that as his why. I don't think it's his why. I really don't.
She says, I don't think there is a logical explanation.
Mm-hmm. Try to think of why that doesn't involve her. Mm-hmm. She's trying to throw the why on something else. Yeah. Yeah, I try to think on the why. It's not me, though. I'm not the why. No, it's not me. It's finances. Or actually, no, it's the Thrive patches. Or actually, no, it's that, oh, they just didn't want the baby anymore. Actually, no, it was a serial killer, right? She just goes down the list of all the things that she might think it's the reason why he murdered her. No, it's obvious. The only reason that he annihilated his family is because he found a new mistress and he wanted to be with her so desperately. They were addicted to one another. Okay, I'm taking the sound away because I don't know if the sound is going to get copyright claimed. Yeah, one of them is guilty, right? Obviously, in our opinion. One question. Guilty of what, right? Again, this is the question that we all want answers to. We know that she's guilty of something because the evidence points to her being the catalyst. But what exactly is she guilty of? That is what we all want to know. Was she there that morning? Did she just give him the idea? But she still knew that was going to happen. What did she actually contribute? That is what we want to know. And the investigation would lead us to the answer, but it just never happened. It never happened. So, again, that's what we're demanding here, an investigation. Ugh. Nichol Kessinger. When are you going to tell your story, Nichol? Probably never. If Twats doesn't tell his story, we can't really expect Nichol to be telling any story. Yeah, we're all listening. Yeah. Yeah, again, we can't. Yeah, again, we're still waiting for Chris. He's the one that has all the answers and he still hasn't told anybody what actually happened. He is afraid of throwing Nichol Kessinger under the bus, in my opinion. Right. Right. I don't know. Pull up for long sleeves there in the interrogation and see what her arms look like. Oh, right, Jerry. Right. Yeah, we're talking about the interrogation, right? Why she's wearing long sleeves. Here, let's go ahead and pull it up. This one. I mean, she's wearing long sleeves in both interviews, and it's the middle of summer. August. Isn't August the hottest month? I thought it was July, but it's actually August because of latent heat, right? Um, yeah, so it's August and she's wearing long sleeves. Yeah, what's going on? And then the other question is with this bit of this little bald spot here. My theory is she was just trying to match with her twin flame, right? She's just trying to be as closely as as close as possible as she can to Chris. So this is probably where they connected so that they can read each other's minds. She had to remove the barrier, and then that's how they connect. They go, "Mm." But again, what do we think? Some of you think maybe she got her hair pulled the night before, someone grabbed her and pulled her hair. Again, a lot of questions surrounding what she looks like during this interview. All right, let's go ahead and see. Where is the poll? Is this NK? 91% said yes, 4% said no, and 5% said need more evidence. Is this NK? So it's the video right here. Here, let's go ahead and pull. I want to find another one. I know there's another one. Let me see. I just don't want TikToks. I don't want any TikTok videos. Is it this one? Oh, that's TikTok again. Oh my god. If any of you guys have the link, you guys can send it to me. I know there's one video where it's just her, and I remember seeing it on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's this one actually. Is it this one? No, maybe not. Okay, no, it's not that one. All right, well, I guess this is the best that we can do right now. But yeah, do we think that this is Nichol Kessinger? The majority said yes. If it's not her, I will pull my hair out to match her hairline. Please don't, Viva. Please don't. No. Wonder where her truck is. I do too. I wonder who she sold it to. Yeah, this is definitely Nichol. She doesn't look at the camera, huh? Or does she? She does not look directly into the camera. I wish she had. What is she carrying? A bag? Looks like she's carrying a small bag, right? Like a little purse or something. I mean, even the way she walks. Again, we haven't really seen Nichol Kessinger walk except for when she's exiting the interview with Kevin Kobach. But she does the whole thing with her, right? She's talking to Kevin. She's like, do people know that I'm your witness? Are you sure? Right, and she's trying to be all flirty, right? But her eye is doing this. Are you sure, Kevin? Oh man, now my eye is twitching. Maybe I won't do that. I don't want to get stuck like this. Now my eye is twitching. It's her what is her lunch? What? Eric. Hello. Eric Isa, we've missed you so much. We've missed you. Welcome. Welcome back. She slinks out when she's with Kevin trying to seduce him. Yeah, Josie, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she does a weird walk where she's doing, she's definitely moving her body a lot more, right? Her upper body, and she's doing this thing. It's a weird thing with her neck. Cuz she's wearing that sweater that we just saw her wearing. So she's wearing this. But she's doing this weird thing as she's walking out, talking to Kevin, asking him, They know that I'm your witness, right? Mm-hmm. When is the trial? Are you gonna let me know when the trial is, Kevin? Okay. And then she's still even looking back at him as he's holding the door open for her, and she just gave him her trash. She's like, "Here you go, Kevin, take my trash." And Kevin's like, "Okay, let me hold the door open for you." And she's still looking back at him. Do we want to watch that video? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I want to make sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Just right before we right before we end the live stream here. Let me see the interview. It's the second interview. Nichol Kessinger interview with police. All right, that's her first interview. This is her other interview. Like, where's the interview when you need it? Oh man. Hi, Eric. I hope you had a wonderful vacation. Was it hot? Was it as hot as Satan's butthole? See, Arizona, I love Arizona. Arizona is so pretty. They have so many beautiful national parks. It is so incredibly hot though. In the summer, I can't handle it. My sister lived out there for a few years and I never visited her. Never. It's not because I didn't want to, it's because it's so hot. Like, no thanks. You can just send me a picture though of the saguaro cactus. But no, I'm not gonna go visit you. But I hope it was great. I hope it was. Yeah, guys, I'm still looking for that video. Okay, interview number 2 with police. All right, where is it? Here it is. Found it. Okay, and this is from Crime Talk YouTube channel. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna skip all the way forward to the very end. Is this it? Yeah, it is.
Is that a Samsung? Yeah. I'll be busy all next week.
Okay, look at that.
So I'll call you the week after about when your phone's done, and I'll get that back to you. And then at that time, if there's anything new, we can talk about it then.
You think he's going to take this all the way to trial?
I do, right now.
Have they gotten the discoveries yet?
No. They have some stuff.
Do you think that's going to change when I get those? Do they know that I'm like one of your witnesses?
Yeah, I mean, they have to know. Do they know what you said?
Do they know that I'm like one of your witnesses?
No.
That thing. What is she doing? What is that? What is that? She scratches. Ew. She's like scratching her throat, right? She's like. But it's not a scratch. She's not scratching. I know it's so glitchy. Jacob, yeah. This is the actual footage, right? This is what CBI has to work with, right? This is where our tax dollars are going to this glitchy ass camera. They can't even afford 1080p, okay? They give us 720 and a bunch of glitchiness. Where's my money? Where's my money at? What? It's going to taxes. Why not afford a better camera? Come on. But again, hey, this is what the police is working with, right? They're full of resources, yet this is what they provide for a trial, right? This is what they provide to the public. Unacceptable. But anyway, let's focus on what she's doing here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to even make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it weird? It's wild, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and see it again. Slow motion. Here, let's watch it in slow motion. This is the kind of stuff I love seeing stuff like this in slow-mo. Ew. Oh. Ugh. It's so cringy. I get secondhand embarrassment for her.
Change when I get those? Do they know that I'm like one of your witnesses?
And I know that I'm like one of your witnesses. Right, when it's in slow motion, it's even worse.
Yeah, they have to know. Do they know what she said yet? No.
Boom, right there. The neck scratch. I'm itchy all of a sudden. Are there mosquitoes in this room, Kevin? I'm itchy. What is it? Her eczema, maybe? No, I don't think so. No. It's a little flirty thing, right? She's doing a little flirty thing where she's showing her area, right? Here, let's Yeah, it's weird because again, she's wearing a sweater, long sleeve, in the middle of hot summer August, right? And she's doing the weird thing with the throat. It's like a tiny little scratch, but it's very, oh, so very gentle, right? It is it's weird. Yeah, the hell tit. Yeah, the hell tit. That's probably what she has. She's got hell tits. Oh man. Oh god. Oh, trail. I read that so wrong. I meant to read. I meant to read head tilt, not hell tits. The head tilt and the neck scratch. Yeah, seduction. Yeah, it's all very seductive, right? That's what I'm getting to. It's all very seductive. Yeah, she thinks she's so cute. Exactly. Yeah, she does. Yeah, again, this is to me, this is her very, very last desperate attempt to get at Kevin. It's very, it's the last time. It's her last chance. She's not going to see him again. This is it. Everything she's tried up to this point, all of her fishing, right? She's been on the fishing expeditions. She's also been doing a lot of damage control, and this is it. This is her last interview, the last time that she gets to perform for the camera. So she needs to make sure that before she walks out of there, she does a little neck scratch, right? A little seduction, a little head tilt. Hey, Kevin, you have my number, right? Yeah. Anyway, here, peasant, take my trash. Oh, really? Oh my God. They know that I'm your witness, right? Okay, but anyway, okay, here's more trash. I have more trash here. Throw it out for me, peasant. And of course, Kevin is doing it for her. Is Kevin married? Who knows? Yeah, yeah, the feminine touch. And then boom, neck scratch. Oof. And look at Kevin too, right? I feel like Kevin feels uncomfortable at this point. What do you guys think? Is Kevin uncomfortable? Kevin the peasant. Yes. Is Kevin uncomfortable or is he feeling it? Is he like, yeah, I'm gonna get lucky? What do we think? Here, I'm gonna put up a poll for you guys. Do we think, what do we think Kevin is feeling right now? What is Kevin thinking? Right? Is he thinking, I'm getting lucky? Right? Yay! I'm getting lucky. Woohoo! Everything I've done has worked until this point. Is he uncomfortable? Is he, oh yeah, uncomfortable. Is he uncomfortable? Is he, what else do we think? Is he scared, right? Scared, intimidated? I don't think he's scared at all. What do we think? What do we think? I'm gonna get lucky. Or is he relieved? That's another one. Is he relieved that he's finally done with Nichol? Okay. All right. This is the question for you guys. Last question of the stream. So, what is Chris? What is Kevin feeling slash thinking? All right. Let's start this poll. Is he thinking of the bikini? Oh man, that would have been a good one. Dang. Sure's. Share is a share or sure's? I don't. Sometimes I can't read. I, I need to take Nichol Kessinger's advice. Just read. Just read. Rock. Read. Yeah. Is he thinking of the bikini? Yeah. I'm getting lucky. He's uncomfortable. He's scared, intimidated, right? Or relieved. Oh, this one's interesting. Look at that, guys. It's neck and neck. It's kind of between getting lucky and uncomfortable. It's actually tied at this point. Huh. I like this. I'm glad I asked this question. Because again, right? At this point, Kevin is kind of over her, right? Don't we think that he's kind of like over her at this point? He knows that she's lying. Probably, right? Or at least he has noticed some inconsistencies, I would hope. All of the above. Oh, I always forget the all of the above. If YouTube gave me more options for answers, I would put more, but it only gives me 4. Oh man. Yeah, what is happening here? Yeah, let's watch him. Let's watch his reaction to her. If he's over her, then she shut him down. Yeah. Yeah, he's totally over her. I'm voting for all the above. Okay. Aw. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. He asked her for the trash. He takes it from her. And then she does the little neck thing. And then it seems, to me, it looks like he's uncomfortable. Especially here, because he's moving back more, right? He's like, let me just open the door for you with my body. And then he's kind of distancing himself from her. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Kevin is now itchy. He's itchy from what? From the crabs or the lice in the room? Like what? What's going on? Here, let's see. I think the guy is semi uncomfortable. I'm going to go with option B. I think he's uncomfortable. He doesn't like the way that she is exiting the room, right? I think he's feeling a little sus. And look at this part. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at how she's looking back at him. She's not just walking out and it's like, okay, Kevin. No, she's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to throw me under the bus, Kevin? Right? She's giving him that look. Wait, he's not scared or intimidated. I don't think so. No, I don't think he's scared or intimidated. I think he's uncomfortable by this point, though. Yeah. Or who knows, right? He might still think he's getting lucky. He dozed up on the penicillin. Right. Yeah, he made sure he went to Costco to buy the industrial size penicillin box. Yeah, the penicillin that will last him for the rest of his life. Yeah, he went to Costco. He's like, "Hi, can I get the industrial size, please?" "Oh no, it's not for me. No, it's for my employees." "Yeah, I run a very large company of employees that just need a ton of penicillin." Yeah, no, he doesn't. It's all for him. It's all for him. He needed to get it delivered even probably. We may have misread Kevin in the past. I don't know. Hey Josie. That's a pretty important point. Maybe. I don't think so though. I really don't think so. I think Kevin was in it at first, he was all for it. He probably gave her the benefit of the doubt, but towards the end, he's like, "Nah, I think she's a little sketchy, right?" I think towards the end, he kind of felt the sketchiness there. Yeah, he's staying up all night till 2 a.m. waiting for NK's text, right? He's like, "Oh my gosh, she's still mad at me." He sets an alarm for 2 a.m., wakes up, he's like, "Oh, NK?" Right? No. Nope. She kicked him to the curb. Poor Kevin. Poor Kevin. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. And then it closes and we don't ever see them again. That's it. Of course, until we saw Nichol again during that funeral. But yeah, isn't that crazy? What do you guys think? What did you guys think of this whole video? What did you guys think about Crime Catalyst and her analysis of Nichol Kessinger and Amber Frey? I give her a 10 out of 10. I think she did a great job at comparing the two, bringing Amber Frey and then comparing her to Nichol Kessinger. I mean, I couldn't have done it any better. I mean, I would have definitely maybe added, a ton more roasting in there, but I could not have done the comparison any better. She did such a great job at bringing them close and seeing them side by side, seeing what Scott did, what Chris did, and that what Amber Frey did to bring Scott Peterson to justice versus what Nichol Kessinger didn't do, to basically get away with all of the things that she may have helped Chris with. So very, very different. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you. Yeah, great video. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I love Crime Catalyst too. You guys are so great. Thank you guys so much. All right, I'm going to end this poll now. We were at 64 votes and Uncomfortable took the cake at 36 votes, right? Or 36%. All right, go ahead and end it now. Yeah. So 35 uncomfortable, 34% I'm getting lucky, 22% relieved. Hey, and you know what? The thing is, it could be all of the above. At the very end, it could just be all of the above, right? All right, guys. Well, we are approaching the end of our live stream. Guys, thank you so much for joining today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday afternoon. You guys are amazing. I love you all. And as we know, let's just go ahead and do the fan funding before we go. Oh, Curious Christine, thank you. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Tiger, thank you so much. Randy, thank you so, so much for the super chats. And Tammy, thank you. Tell your nephew I said thank you so much. Farrah Foxtails, thank you so much for being a member for a month. Excited for years to come. I love you, Rox. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for all the fan art. It's so pretty. I love the colors that you choose. It's amazing. And then Beamer Zen 89, guilty, possibly involved. He should be thinking. Yes. Yep, exactly. Thank you so much for the super chats, you guys. And then let's just go ahead and check the other ones. Estefania, thank you so much. Tammy, Angela, Tammy, thank you guys so much for the jewels. Tiger, Curious Christine, thank you so much. Tammy again, Curious Christine. Thank you guys so much. These are so cute. I love these little jewels, these little jewel things. They're so adorable. And Timey, Timey. Oh my God. What's wrong with me today? I'm just joining things together. I was trying to say Tammy and Tiger, so I said Timey. Oh my God. Tiger and Tammy, thank you guys so, so much. And Eric Issa, welcome back from your vacation. Again, I hope that it wasn't too hot. And Heidi, oh my goodness, Heidi, welcome. Welcome to Gold. Oh my goodness, let's go ahead and celebrate. Celebrate Gold memberships, Gold. Oh man, you guys are so funny. I'm the one cracking myself up right here. Just anyway, guys, thank you guys so, so much for joining today's live stream. I love you all. Please take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much to my moderators. You guys do so much for the channel. Thank you guys so, so much. I appreciate all of my members, and a special thanks to my members who've been members for 6 months now. You guys have the little blue, the blue little kitty next to your name. I love it. I get so crazy, I just like giddy when I see the colors change because I just haven't seen them before, right? So when I see a blue cat, I'm like, "Oh my god. Oh, there's the blue one." Right? So I think the next one is purple, I think. So yeah, I'll just be excited to see that color pop up too. So thank you guys so much. And of course, thank you to my subscribers as well. Yeah. So this is it. This is the end of the live stream. And as you know, there's also a second channel, and that channel is called Rabbit Hole Rocks Live. And the best way to find it is by going to my main channel page, and it is one of the featured channels at the very bottom there. And on that channel, we are just discussing things, right? It's definitely more of a let's chill, let's hang out vibe, and we choose a topic while we're doing the live stream, and then we just hang out. It's something that you guys requested. It's something that I had been wanting to do for many months now, and it's live now. So go ahead and check it out. If you do want to talk about other things, and or just shoot the shit, go ahead and check it out. And of course, there's also the documentary going on. So if you do want to be part of it, if you want to support the documentary, there is Patreon, and then there's also Venmo. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Happy Sunday. Love you. Take care. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Here, I'll leave you guys with some ASMR. How's that? Yeah, let's go ahead and leave you guys with some ASMR. All right. Bye, guys.